Hi guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Oracle of Ages. My name's KirbyViper93, you can call me KV if you like. In the last episode, we crash-landed on Crescent Island and got all of our shit taken from us. This is the trading post. He's got our power bracelet and our Rock's Feather, and he will trade them to us for either various seeds or our shovel. And as we don't have our seed satchel, it seems like our shovel is the best option. Clearly, in this episode, our main objective is to get all of our stuff back. So, that's what we're doing. I played ahead just a little bit to see which of those items it would be more efficient to trade for, and it looks like the power bracelet is what we're going to need first in order to get back the rest of our inventory. So let's pull this rock aside, just move right through here, and up this staircase, so that we can get our bombs back. I don't know why they decided that'd be a good place to hide it, but good. So now we have a little bit more functional items, thank God. Let's blow up these little cracked turtle shell rock things to get to a Gasha seed. Oh man, so important. But now that we have our bombs back, we can get to a lot more around here. Thank friggin' God. For now, let's go back around here. There's nothing in there that we can get to yet, that little cavern. I think the item that we need all that for is in the next dungeon? No, the 4th dungeon. Whatever, it's later on. So, we use the bombs to blow up this wall, and ourselves as well. Pull the power bracelet back out, and this is a neat little mini-game. Welcome to the Wild Tokay, the game room for all fit Tokay. Today's prize is this. If you want this scent seedling, take the Wild Tokay challenge. It costs 10 rupees. Alright, this is actually a requirement, sadly. I don't need to hear the rules. All you gotta do is use the power bracelet to pick up this piece of meat and throw it to the Tokay. You cannot throw it in front of them because it'll just sort of disappear. You gotta throw it at them. Ugh, don't miss. If you miss one, you lose and you have to start over. Shit, shit, shit! Oh, Jesus. There we go. That was close. See, it's really difficult. The red one shows you the last one. No, damn it! No, God, fuck! Great. So, you have to do it all over again if you start over. I hate this part. It always gave me trouble, and only because of the last one. Fortunately, as soon as you pick it up, basically, it drops another piece of meat. So you can just hand it to the Tokay immediately, and you almost, if you do it right, don't have to move out of the way of this piece of meat. Obviously, I wasn't doing it right last time. There's the red Tokay, and we're good. There. That wasn't so hard. So after you beat that, he'll give you the prize, which is the scent seedling, as he said. You do need this in order to get the next seed type, and you need the next seed type in order to get all of your items back. So what you gotta do is you have to go all the way around the other side of the island. Fuck. Meet you over there. Hang on. Okay, so here we go. You come around here, you pick up the rocks, and talk to this guy. This is our tree nursery. They say a scent tree was planted here long ago. If I had a seedling, I'd plant it here. So it's a good thing we got the seedling. So he'll take that seedling. Huh? What's wrong? It's not like it's gonna get big right away. It takes a long, long time for a seed to become a tree. Alright, so it looks like we're gonna have to come back here much, much later. Like, I don't know, maybe in our own time. So let's come around here for now. Let's talk to him, because he'll sell you a shield back. And we do need the shield. Well, I guess you don't actually need the shield. No, you do need the shield, especially like in the last dungeon. Alright, so... oh no, you know what? We need... Alright, we gotta go back to the trading post for a second. I just remembered. Alright, so, meet you back at the trading post. Alright, so now would be a good time to switch back for the Rock's Feather. Because, at this juncture, we do not yet need the power bracelet again. I still have no idea where the seed satchel is. And once we find that, you know, that'll go a long way towards being able to have both at once, and we do need both at once, sadly. But right now, we don't even have our flippers. And that is something that we're gonna need. So we come around up here and blow stuff up. See, you need the flippers. Or not the flippers. The feather. Duh. Get the flippers. Alright, so you know what, let's just have both of them out. You gotta blow up all the rocks and jump around because you don't have your flippers, because that asshole over there has them. You're the one who, I'm glad you came. I was thinking maybe I should hide, or go give this back to you. So you get your flippers back and you can swim, so you don't need to do all this jumping around. And now, there's actually that little puddle over there. You hit the B button to dive. I neglected to mention that when we got the flippers the first time. And you need to dive in that little area over there. But we can't get at that without having our power bracelet back. So I'll meet you back in there once we have the power bracelet. Alright, so let's head back in here now that we've got our power bracelet. We can swim. We don't need to jump. And then we dive down here. Make it all the way down here. Just swim, 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 swim. I believe this is actually how we get our seed satchel back, which is essential to getting us the Rock's Feather and the Power Bracelet at the same time, which we need in order to get our Harp of Ages back. So we go up here. Yeah, see, and this guy has our Seed Satchel. So, there we go. He gives us the Seed Satchel back. Alright. So we just split the beam. We're gonna have to push that back in a second. So now that we have our seed satchel back, do we have? I hope to God that we have enough. Oh, good. We're at full. We're at full seeds. Yeah. So you have to trade mystery seeds for, I believe, your one of these. Nope, he wants scent seeds for the power bracelet, so let's not trade. He wants... There we go. So now we basically just bought our feather back. And we got the hoop, power bracelet. Wow, it's just a hoop to him. He doesn't know what it's for. So now that we have our Rock's Feather and our power bracelet at the same time, which shouldn't be a luxury, but it is, we can finally get started on getting our Harp of Ages back. It's not even our Harp of Ages, it's Nairu's. It's on loan. That's a bad thing not to have that in our possession. Sorry, Nairu, we didn't plan for this exactly, but you know. Alright, so we head in here. This little staircase down here, this is the reason that we need both at once. We don't even need that out right now, so... I don't know why I changed that for the sword. I mean, usually the sword is the one thing I have on my default, and the Rock's Feather on the other. But you need to jump over there, because you can't drop down. And you can't... There we go. There we go. Huh. So that is why you need the Power Bracelet and the Rock's Feather. Because you can't get down into there without the Power Bracelet, but you can't get through there without the Rock's Feather. You're the one who Yeah, just give me the fucking harp back, alright? There was no reason for you to take it in the first place. You don't even know what it does. Okay, so now we can come around here. And look at that. There's a little portal right there. Oh, we don't have the fucking shovel. Ugh. So yeah, we can't do it from there just yet. Wow. Yeah, you never thought you'd need the shovel, right? But, well, surprise, surprise. Alright, well, ow, Jesus, that's not my sword! That was my fault. Oh well, okay. So now, what we do, first of all, is we come around over here. Now let's push this little seedlet back over. You can pick it up, too, but it's not recommended, because once you throw it, it'll just break. So we push that, and we come down to this time portal over here, in front of this hut thing. Play the only song that you know, so that we can get back to our own time. Yes, we still do need to have the shovel, obviously, but there's nothing we can do about it for right now. We actually have to come to the present. And oh, hey, look at this. This is actually the next step in our fetch quest. Here we go. I have to cook dinner for all the Doke, but my nose is all stuffed up. If I cook it, will taste awful. So you give him the stink bag, the little bag of poo that the hand toilet guy gave to you. Clears out his sinuses so he can smell again. And, you know, he's not so sick anymore. But he will trade you tasty meat for it. Yay, meat! So that's our next item in the fetch quest. I don't remember off the top of my head who you're supposed to give that to. But, you know what, we'll figure it out later. So, remember that seed that we pushed over there? It has since climbed up that little wall. It's grown so that we have a makeshift ladder. If we come over here... What's up here? Anything? Oh, you know what? This is just like a soft soil patch. But you know what? There's no harm in planting. So let's plant a gacha seed there. Ow! Dick. So we come around. We actually have to go all the way back over to the scent seed tree that we planted in the past. Because now, after all of that time, it has bloomed and we can finally get some scent seeds. You, listen to me. It takes a long time for trees to grow. Same goes for that vine you climbed down. Yeah, I knew that. Thanks. So, we climb up here. Just make it past this little Octorok here. And look at that! Scent seeds. So now that we can trade for all of our stuff back. And finally, make it into the next dungeon, hopefully. God. I'm so glad that this is over. Because it's just, the constant need to go back and forth to the trading posts it's just aggravating. It's long, it's unnecessary, it's a bitch to figure out the first time you play it. But, we're nearly done. Thank God. So now, what you gotta do is you come in here, and for the last time, you give the hoop back, and get your shovel, and then you pay him 10 scent seeds for your power bracelet. And you've got your inventory back. And now we can finally make it all the way back. Back over to that little time portal on the west side of the island so that we can get started on the next dungeon. Oh God. This is not this is not bringing up good memories for me, this little portion of the game. But it's nearly done. We just gotta make it through this section one more time. And we'll be just done with. I've had enough of this, you know? I dislike this portion of the game greatly. I cannot stress that enough. I'm sure that there is worse to come later on in the game. In fact, I know there is. I've played it. But actually, the next area is one of my favorites. No! God! Fuck. As I was saying, the next area is one of my favorites. And I don't mean the next dungeon, I mean like the next build-up to the next dungeon. The dungeon after this, I mean. That was just worded terribly. So now, we dig this out of the way, play our one song on the harp, so we can go back to our own time, and make it to the next dungeon. Yeah. So here we go. We start on this side of the island, and there's land here now. You see this deep water here? We can't swim in that. We can only swim in shallow-ish water. We can't swim in the really deep stuff yet. I don't know why. Maybe it's just like the riptide, you know. Oh, there's another portal. That's kind of cool. We don't need that yet. We'll need that later, but we don't need it yet. Alright, so this is where I'm going to cut it, I think. In the next episode, we'll tackle Dungeon 3. But for now, I'm Kirby Viper 93. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.